Today I'm trying to share a quick tutorial kind of a video on how to create interview option or how to create an environment using Ecamm Live where you can have interviews or you can have sessions with people and you can have a really a professional look of like how you see in different channels on TV, So I wanted to try and create a similar environment. So in Ecamm Live, there is a new option for some time now, but still it's new, which talks about interview mode. And what this interview mode does is it allows multiple people to connect to Ecamm Live, okay, and through the link. So I'm really enjoying this feature. I'm trying to experiment. Did quite a bit of a work on that and really found that it's really useful if you understand that the workflow clearly. So basically, what we will be doing is that I'll start from beginning where we talk about how to create a canvas which is having different layout for interviews so that you can create your own customized look and then how to connect that layout to Ecamm and open up the interview mode. Basically, it will be an end-to-end tutorial for us. So stay tuned. It will be slightly long. So make sure that you make yourself comfortable. So first thing first, I will show is I'll move to a tool called Canva. You see on the screen, it's called canva.com. Canva, it's a free site. Yeah, there are pro options which are really good. I have not still taken. I'm still working in a free mode as of now because I'm exploring these options. So when you log in or you sign up in canva.com, and I'll put all the link in the description below. Once you sign in and log in, there is an option called create a design. So I click on create a design and then I'll go to custom option. So when I click on custom option, what I'll do is I'll create a 3K 4K video rather. So I'll say 3840. I'll just try to remember the number. I don't know whether I remember it clearly or not, but something of that sort is good. So I'll create a blank sheet. And once I have the blank sheet, what I'll do is I'll put a background, and a lot of backgrounds are available. So let's say I want to put a simple background of a brown wood look. And then once I do that, the next step will be to go and click on elements and you will see all these shapes. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to create a panel where three people can be interviewed, and you as an interviewer can have a different look and feel, and that is what I'm trying to put it here. So let's say I put a box here, and then I make it of a size which is uh, like, like a panel. Okay. You can even have two boxes created with different shapes. For example, let me do one more, or let me erase this. Let me copy this. Control C, Control V, or Command C, Command V. And this one, I'll change its color to. If you click on the left corner, and you'll see all the different colors which are available. So let me put a gold there, and then put another color for this and try to create put a color which is very contrasting to the background because I'll show you shortly why it will be helpful, and you can put any color for that matter and create slightly a smaller window or a box as compared to the previous one, so it looks like a frame. So by the way, I'm not an artist, so I'm just showing the steps more than the look and feel. I'll leave those to you. And as soon as you do create a good one, do share in the comments so that all of us can get benefited. And what I'll do is I'll create a group. So you can right click. There's an option called ungroup and group. The benefit of grouping is that now you can move them together without worrying about losing the shape or the look and feel. Then I'll again say Command C and Command V. I'll create another copy of that, and it shows clearly where and how aligned they are. You can try and create your own field. So let me do that and put it like this. And I'll say command V again. You don't have to say command C again because you already copied it once, so you can use it for make sure that it is aligned as much as aligned. And let's the shape is not clear. So now this is the line showing that it's 152 probably mm or something, or 152 pixel rather than mm, as it's pixel mode now. I can create a shape, you can put a logo, so you can bring in the photos. For example, you can upload. There's an option called upload. You can upload your own photo. So I have uploaded my channel name. So I just want to bring it on the right so that a channel is available and people know about it. So it's live, that, and I think that's it for now. And let me also create one more element as a circle. And the benefit of this will be that I can put myself or whoever is the interviewer can be in a form of a circle just to get a different shape, right? So you create a copy of this and make sure that you in the color. Good thing is all the colors, even if you have used logo, the color, the respective color of that logo are also part of the palette. So it really helps us to create the right color based on that. So it's really helpful tool. I really enjoyed using it, and I will be buying it sooner uh, and backward. Create a bit of shape here, and again, like this, you can drag and click all the objects, right click, and see you can group it. Now that's it. So you can change the for example, keep it in line. That's not a bad idea. Yeah, equally spaced. Now, let's say this is my canvas and I'm happy with this. What I will do is I will go to the file option and I will say download. And it will give you an option to download in PNG, which is not bad, it's good. Let's go ahead with PNG and I will say download. And now what it will do after I download it, it will ask me to put a name to that file. And I'll do that. Let's say I'll say 3+1 interview interview canvas. I'll keep it in the desktop so that you can see it quickly. And now, so this is step one where we created a layout for us. So this is a good stage. And now what we'll do is I'll go back to my uh, desktop where we have Ecamm Live already open, and then you see that the interview panel PNG, but a bit of a work is still pending. So when I have to right click now and I'll open it in the preview mode. As soon as I open in the preview mode, because I have to create a kind of hole or openings of this palette so that you can see the camera behind that, and I'll show you why. So you have to click on this pen icon which you see on the end of your preview window called a markup toolbar. Click on the markup toolbar. Now you will get all the options of the markup. Click on the second tool which is instant alpha. Click on that, we'll get a plus sign. Just drag it and you'll find instant alpha which can clean up and delete. You'll find a whole created. One thing I did a mistake is that probably the color difference between yellow or gold and red is not that high. So instant alpha is not able to detect that. So let me do it once more. So let me create again because we already now I got it right. Now openings are better. Make sure that you will get a dotted line, ant line we call it, around the object to make sure that you do it properly and don't delete the frame, otherwise the frame will not be available. Now once you delete all that, just save it. If you think you need to rewatch part of the segment, you can do that because that will be easy. So I have saved it now. I'm closing it. So now I have something created with sort of a window between that. So now I go to Ecamm Live. In this video, I'm just focusing on the interview option. I'm not showing any other features of Ecamm Live. Probably share, put in the comments if you think you need to know more about Ecamm Live. I can do a basic tutorial as well. So first thing first, what we'll do is you see on the right side toolbar, you see an icon called with the two for people sign. It's called interview mode. Click on the interview mode. If you don't get that clearly, then you go to click on Ecamm Live, for example, okay, and go to Windows and click on interview. So that is interview mode. Interview mode. It's a pro feature, so it's available only when you have a pro account. So you'll get an interview mode. Yeah, I'm still using free version. The trial period is still on. That is why you see a logo of Ecamm Live. Within few days that will go off. Hopefully, so and as soon as you get that interview mode, you can click on the green that button, so it will show it will start the interview mode. But still, it's not working because it will help you. The you have to share the link, and I'll talk about that in the end. But let's first create the layout. So first thing first, what we'll do is we'll create a scene, a new scene here. So I'll create a scene and I'll say interview demo. So that is a scene. In the scene, now I'll create some overlays. The first overlay I'll create will be the reason I opened up the interview mode is that now you can see guests and all those stuff when you create the overlay. The first overlay we'll create is since we have an interview of three people plus the one who is interviewing them or talking to them or facilitating or hosting them. Okay, so we will create four kind of uh, cameras, yeah, for each of the people. So first thing, first one will be let's say my camera, which is it's in another view which you are seeing now. So I'll create one for that, and you can see the shape. I'll make it circle because remember my layout is of a circle. So let me create a circle first, and so that is first camera. And then what we will do is we create similarly we'll create more camera options. So the second camera will be guest. You can see when you click on the camera, you will see guest 1, 2, and 3, and 4. So you can create guest 1 and will and make it tall or make it custom. You can increase the width the way you want. Okay. Now you don't have to repeat this again from beginning. You can click on this and you can right. You can click on this and you can say you can say Control C, Control V. Now you got guest 2, which is another one. So you see inside that's written guest 1 or 2. So both are guest 1. So let me change the second one to guest 2. So now you got two guests created. So you can rearrange them if you want. But for now, just keep it because we are just creating the camera. We are not still adjusting the layout. I'll do that shortly. And then now you will create one more camera option. Click on camera, change it to guest 3. All right, and just install, make it custom, and make it as big as you want it to be. Okay, and I'll show you how to adjust that without being very precise with the layout. So we have four cameras ready. Just kind of now what we will do is we will bring the layout. We'll bring that canvas which was there. So we'll go to overlay again. We'll go to the first option which is creating image, and I click on that. and I'll go to desktop because that is where I saved. And you see the PNG file. I'll click on that. So that canvas is there. Now you see that the videos the are behind that. The first thing I will do is bring them. So I you can just move in the on the overlay when you move the objects, they go behind or in front of each other as as you move them. If I bring the canvas in the end, it will be in the back. If you keep it in the beginning, it will be in the front. So now all the cameras are in the front. The reason I did that is I can now adjust my window of the camera accordingly. If you realize that your camera window is smaller than the cutout, just make it a bigger one. Okay, you don't have to be precise because anyway we will be putting them again in the back. Okay, and then you can do that for the other one. So if you have certain windows in between, just pull them down. I can just tell you, just keep it big enough to fit in the box. You don't have to keep it very big because then part of your view will get obstructed. Just slightly bigger than the box is a good idea, not too big. Just keep it slightly bigger than that. Now, once you do that, now you have to again move this canvas back to the top, so it will go become in the front. So now you see that my my picture is behind the circle and the interviewers are there. So this is how you can create a canvas or a customized interview mode. So I hope this was helpful. This will help you to create a very professional chat window or chat app for your customers or for your team. And I hope it was helpful. So yeah, please put in your comments, share your feedback. Don't forget to subscribe or like if you like the video, and share your comments because your feedbacks are more important and people read comments. So make sure that you share it so that we can learn from each other. I hope that was helpful. I will stop my video now. Thank you for this. See you in the next video.